Hey everyone, this is Lisa at Jorg Lisa, and I thought I better get another video going here. I just got done going for a walk and it's decided that I'd come down here and try to shoot a video and see if I could get through it without being interrupted. This is a Perpetual calendar that I made quite a while ago, about a month ago, and I decided that I would share it. I saw some ladies on YouTube make it, and so I thought I'd give myself a try at it. And I should have probably made it in a bigger box, but didn't know it was going to get this crowded. So first thing I did was I found a box and I just covered the box. Let's see here. I just covered the box with some sayings and some charms, and I put a Scrabble piece and things on there, and then covered it on this side. Just put some more things, memories and different flowers and things like that, and trim. And on the back, just some trim and things. And on this side, I found a little postcard with a bird, and so I put a key, and then I had a little miniature, one of those little glass jars. And so I rolled up a piece of paper to make it look like there was a message in a bottle in there. There's a little hook here. I should probably hang some charms or something from it, but anyway, so and I just put these on with one of these little clips. I just keep adding stuff to it as I go along. I made a pin here. It's like kind of like an angel, I thought, with the butterfly and whatnot, and put that in there. But anyway, so the Perpetual calendar, I ordered the library cards and stamped the date on every single card with the stamp that I had. That happened to be a stamp that I had from school that we use at school, so it's not that big. And what I want to do is on the different days, I'm starting to put little sayings or quotes on each one as I go. Some of them I've already put stuff on, some of them I didn't. And then for each month, when you start the month, there's a I have a colored card that has the month on it, and then I put a calendar on there so I know when they start. And that's how I started it, with just the different white cards, and it was just I thought it looked boring. So I saw on YouTube somebody that did something with each of the months and made a tag for each month. So I started to do that, and I ended up doing that. It's very tight and very crowded. Like I said, I probably need a bigger box. Oh, and I put some little spools here that my grandma had for legs. So I'll show you, well, I'll just start with what's here for March, and I had really no rhyme or reason. It was just stuff that I had that I liked. So for March I made this tag. Whoops, sorry. I made this tag. The suitcase, it says bonjour. This little tag here. A little sailboat and some stamps and whatnot, and then I just put a 3 for the month of, March is the 3rd month, and this one I just put a little paper clip with a charm. I am really sorry, I'm terrible with this camera, especially when I have to hold it. I need to get a tripod. So then that's March, and then you would see this one, and then every day for March would be there, and I'd write on it, and then I put it in the back of what I did for that day. Here's the one I did for April. One other. April's the 4th month, and then I did purple. I put inspire on there, and then I made another tag and put a silhouette of a boy and a girl, because I have a son and a daughter. That's my family, and just trimmed it out. So that's for April. I'm gonna have to go faster. I'm gonna run out of time. May, the 5th month. I did a put create on there, and just did some different lace that I had that my grandma had given me. Another little tag here with some charms. Did a dress form, a little skirt on it with a little necklace and whatnot. For June, I did a bird theme. So I have a birdhouse, and I put a chain like it was hanging, and I found a picture of a bird, so I put that in the background. Just put some lace and some bling on here, and another tag that I stamped a birdhouse on. Or not a birdhouse, a bird cage, sorry. Put a little bird up there and some flowers. So that's what I did for June. July, be the 7th month, I found this picture for the 4th of July. And then I put just USA, and I had a stamp that had that in there, and some red and blue buttons, and maybe if I do it like that, a star with a 7 on here. This is another, oops, this is another pin that I made, stick pin with the red, white, and blue, and then I have a little thing hanging from that. So, yep, and a little piece of ribbon that I thought looked kind of old and patriotic. So that's what I did for July. August is when school starts, especially for me. So this one is a school one where I used the that ABC graphic 45 paper and just cut out different. Here's some of the flashcards, and I have them together with a brad and some ABCs, and here's a little tag here that's just in here, and a little tag here like a little worksheet and telling time. So, and then I also cover the back, so I make sure the back's covered too. So that's what I did for August. September happened to be the last one I did because didn't know what to do for it. So this one just really doesn't have any rhyme or reason. It's just I had the Tim Holtz stamp with a car that I really, really liked. So I put that on there, and then I had the Tim Holtz stickers for my license plate and a D&L for my husband, Dave, and Lisa. And then I had some metal hearts. And then also in that Tim Holtz stamp is this poem about time and how important it is. And so then I had this little embellishment or charm that was a clock. So I put that on there and stamped a few clocks there as well. This is a leather flower. It's kind of leather. I thought that kind of went with the old car. October, I found an old postcard that I ran off, and then I cut out, found an old cat and a pumpkin from when I was cleaning my grandmother's house out. She had this book, Look and Learn, and when I was going through it, it had little pictures like this, and so I just cut those, ripped them out, cut them out, and put them on there. And then in an old dictionary I found the word autumn, so I just put autumn down there because it's the fall, and then just put some feathers and orange and black for Halloween. And so that's what I did for October. November, for Thanksgiving, I made it kind of just simple. I just found another Thanksgiving card and just put some paper in the background that I thought looked kind of fallish, and I had a sticker. This is a leaf that I put back for the background, and there's a couple of these little brads, and it's supposed to be a leaf there, sticker too, so just simple for that. December, I really like vintage things, so I had another vintage image of a boy and girl sledding, so I put that on there on the back of some paper that I had. And then this is a red and green trim that I had from my grandmother's. This is the rickrack, and this is a little wreath that was in Grandma's things that I put in there. And then I cut out for my cricket some little gloves and just put a little piece of rickrack, looked like they were held together. So just something simple for that. January, this was the first one I did. Obviously, and there's not much on it, so I need to go back and add more, I think. But not quite sure. I really liked, I'm not quite sure why I did this one. I probably should have snowflakes or something on it. But I liked this mason jar image that I found, and I cut it out and I put it on there, and then I just started adding some things to it, tickets and some pictures, and just things here and there. There was really no reason for it, but I need to add a little bit more to it. But that was the first one I did. And then the last one for February, another vintage image of a Valentine's card, and then put this little thing that says notes off to the side. It's just stuck in there with some flowers and lace and just some little hearts and little pearls there. And then I have a little flower here with a charm, heart charm coming down, and made a lace Now, see, this is what it would look like before. This is what it looked like before. It was just, I just had it all in there. And I just thought it was kind of plain. So that's why I made the little tags to go on each one. Now it's almost too crowded, but I like it, and it sits on my desk, and you write on it, and then I put what I did that day, you know, back here, and then I'm starting to get different quotes for each day, or I might have stamped something on them. So put little things on there as I go along, and so I write what I did this year, and then next year will come along, and then I'll write what I did the next year after that, and we'll see if I keep it up. But so, yep, that is my Perpetual calendar, and I apologize for the camera work. I'm still learning, and hopefully it'll get better, and I appreciate any comments or suggestions that you have, because that helps me a lot. So, all right, thanks.